Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay, and it's time to bring you the video that I've been waiting to bring you secretly. I've had this on my mind. I just didn't want to share it yet, but here it is. It's finally here, the Samsung Galaxy A70. Now I went with the A70 because I didn't want the moving parts, and I wanted the full display, but I didn't want the moving parts. So this should be more than enough for me. One thing about this phone before I read the specs off is this is 20:9 aspect ratio, so it should be a pretty tall phone. But yeah, it should be very manageable in hand. So I'm going to read the specs real quick, and then I'm going to tear into this thing. 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, and they gave me a free 128 gig card. Looks like this phone comes with that. Now, this is a Latin American version, so there's several versions out there, but just be sure to get the Latin American version one if you're in the US, because you have all the LTE bands that you'll need to function properly. Snapdragon 675 on here. It's got a 1080p OLED 6.7-inch display. Yes, I said that. You've got dual SIMs in this version, a headphone jack, Type-C. It doesn't have stereo speakers, but the LTE bands is important to you guys. This actually has Wi-Fi 5, it says, basically just AC. Bluetooth 5.0. LTE bands are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12, 13, 17, 20, 28, and 66 for the LTE bands. And the 3G bands are 850, 900, 1700, 1900, and 2100. So you should be fully covered with this thing. 32 megapixel 1.7 aperture is on the rear of this thing. Then you have an 8 megapixel ultra wide, and then you have a 5 megapixel depth sensor. So this should be really good, man. And the rear camera has an ultra wide view of 123 degrees. This is gonna be nice. Face detection, 4K video recording on here. And you've got no 60 frames per second at 1080p or 4K. I'll be sure to dive into the settings to see if that's accurate. And then you've got slow motion at 240 frames per second at 1080p. Very impressive. A 32 megapixel front camera that shoots in 1080p at 30 frames per second with an f2.0 aperture. This has an in-screen fingerprint reader, and it has facial recognition, but it's 2D. And a 4,500 watt battery. Now, I paid 348 bucks for everything I just named off there. That is impressive. I got the black version. It comes in several different versions. And up in the top here, I learned this from Pristine Tech. There's a case. Samsung dropped a case in there, so I'm just going to leave that over there because I don't have any cases. Didn't plan on buying any cases. It's just instruction manuals in there. I'm going to get the phone out here. And there's the 128 gig card. Now, it is, let me get my glasses here. It is Class 10 U3. Okay, so I don't know how accurate that is. I've never seen one that looks so generic, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in the phone. You get a Type-C. And you get some Samsung headphones. These are the older Samsung headphones. I mean, this is a pocket-friendly phone. You got a SIM ejection tool in there. Then you've got the fast charger here. This is 25, I believe. Let me see here. I think it's 25. This is a 25 watt fast charger, man. This is crazy. You get now. You know, while I'm unboxing this thing here, I'm gonna pause this aside here. While I'm unboxing this, you can see Infinity U display. Unscreen fingerprint reader, and super fast charging. You know, while I'm getting this unboxed here, I find it strange that Samsung, and I know why they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna release a phone like this in the US because Galaxy S sales would plummet. Now here's the hardware itself, man. This is beautiful. Do you see the shimmer there? And you know what? This phone is nowhere near as big as I thought it was going to be. Let's get all this little plastic and stuff off here. And speaking of plastic, this is glass front and plastic body. And it's premium as it looks. This is not a glass phone. This is a plastic body. It's listed everywhere as a plastic body. So, you know, to me, when I talked about in another video, I said, you know, I got the direct competitor for the Google Pixel 3a XL. This is the phone I was talking about. So I'm ready to get this in here, and this is the daily driver now. This is what I'm going to rock with. So, yeah, it doesn't look like it's plastic, but it's plastic. It feels really lightweight, man. It feels really, really good. Yeah. Feels really good. Let's get it cleaned up here a little bit. Got a little bit of shimmer going here. This is This is absolutely great. Oh man, that's just beautiful. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is a beautiful look. I'm glad I went with the black and not the other colors. So you can see all the camera set up there. You can see the LED flash. You've got the power button, the volume rocker, and you've got the SIM tray up here, and this with the SD card. So let's go ahead and pop my SIM card in here because I want to show you right away that it's going to have LTE in the US. There's the dual SIM tray. It's not a metal SIM tray. I'm glad I didn't twist too hard on that. And then let's go down to, let's just put it in here. This is SIM 1, the first slot it says. Let's see here. All right, so we're going to pop it in. We're going to be easy with this. There we go. And there we have it, man. You've got a microphone on the top here. And then you've got Type C and a speaker out on the bottom with your headphone jack. So let's power this on here. And I'll bring a power brick in if it doesn't have any juice, but it's got juice. Samsung Galaxy A7, powered by Knox, powered by Android. Secured by Knox, powered by Android. Wow. $350 for all of this phone, folks. That's a fantastic deal. If I say so myself. Yeah, and Samsung won't bring anything like this to the US because this will slaughter. You think about what I just read off and think about what I'm showing you. It's in Spanish. Starting Android, what it says. We'll change the language. Let's just go ahead and change it. It's going to start talking, and so we want to make sure we change it to the United States. But let's go. This is pretty much a Galaxy. This is the, okay, so there's full LTE, folks. So this is like the Pixel 3a line. This is Samsung's Pixel. That's what this is. This is crazy right here. 6.7-inch display. Man, stop it, folks. Stop it. So we'll fire that up, but let's try this case on. Now, good thing they put a case in here because I had no idea. Again, I saw this in Pristine Text video. Looks like me and him are one of the few people in the US that actually have it. And this is a nice case, man. It's good enough to hold me until I get some screen protectors or something like that. I think does it have a screen protector? Oh, snap. Okay, so it has a screen protector built into it already. Oh, great. I'm ready. So, yeah, let's take this case off for now because I'm indoors. And this may attract a lot of fingerprints, but I can deal with it. That's what we have these microfiber cleaning cloths for. This right here, folks, is a thing of beauty. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all set up here. No emergency calls. We're going to get this set up. I'm going to sign in.
Terms and conditions.
Yeah, see.
Once you read and agree to these, we can really
it starts to talk. So I'm going to get this set up. I'm going to go through this. I'm not going to bore you with all this. I might show you, I'll show you the in-screen fingerprint and all that, but we're going to get this. It's probably going to be a lengthy video, so sit back, relax, and let's chill together while I set up the A70 and give you a walkthrough. All right, guys, welcome back. I've got the phone all set up and was watching a video here because the phone has Dolby Atmos, man, and I'm telling you, I've been playing with this for a minute, and the Dolby Atmos on this thing is sweet. So I plugged in some of my best headphones. These right here from Sony. These are awesome. And whoa. So, a little bit different with the unboxing and first impression with this one. I literally set it up and have been using it. Samsung has a winner on their hands. So the first thing I want to do is tackle the cameras. Just quick, real brief. In the beginning of the video, I'm pretty sure I said that there's no 60 frames per second anywhere on the phone, but in fact there is 60 frames per second. The sites have it wrong. I shot plenty of 60 frames per second footage, and here it is right here. As you can see, you do have 60 frames per second 1080p, and so right now we're going to go ahead and tackle 1080p wide angle video, look at photos, and folks, there's a reason why Samsung, man, this wide angle shot is crazy. There's a reason why Samsung does not release these phones in the US. There's no way that they will sell Galaxy S10 devices. There's absolutely no way. There's no way. Yeah, let's get to the footage from the cameras, and then we're going to come back and talk about this phone so far. Wow, man, the 6.7, it's not even a big phone, man. Like, look at my Pixel. It's just a hair taller than the Pixel, but it's like narrower. I got the case on it, but yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. The in-screen fingerprint reader, it's got facial recognition. Let's get into these cameras real quick though, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's a very windy day out. A lot of trees blowing and everything here, but the phone is listed on a lot of websites showing that it doesn't have 1080p at 60. But again, this in fact is 1080p at 60. And I got to tell you, we have a problem here in Houston. This phone cost $348 from my purchase. And it's absolutely great so far. I've been playing with it for a while. This is some great footage. I'll switch over to 4K too. The wide angle lens on this thing is fantastic. Up close, a little bit of focus hunting, but it does get going there. Let's switch over to see if I can do a wide angle lens video. So here is a wide angle lens video. This is, man, Houston, again, we have a problem. This phone is sweet. I mean, look at the quality coming from this thing here, man. I mean, what can you say? Can't hate. I'm standing really close to these bushes right here. You've seen these in 1,000 videos. And look at how I can get it all in view. This nice wide angle lens. Check that out. Beautiful. Just freaking beautiful. This is crazy. I'm so glad I picked this phone up. Oh man. All right, so here's 4K now. Tell me what you think. Yeah, there's a reason why Samsung doesn't bring these phones to the US, because they won't sell any Galaxy S line. I mean, you think about all the specs I just read off to you earlier, and then I'm holding the phone and how premium it feels. And it's not a big phone either for a 6.7-inch display. It's definitely not big because of that 20:9 aspect ratio. Yeah. Again, windy day, folks. I apologize. There's a lot of wind, but this is 4K. Break. All right, so what'd you think about that footage? What did you think about the footage? I personally think that footage is fantastic. Now, you consider $348 is what I paid for this phone. It came with a case. It's got a screen protector. It came with a 128 gig class 10 card. So I basically have 256 gigs of storage for $348. Facial recognition, in-screen fingerprint reader, always on display. Check out the facial recognition again. There's a little light up thing along the top right there that lights up when you do the facial recognition. I mean, the new daily driver. I tried it with the Sony, but we're going to go ahead and make this one. We're going to make this one work. I'm not having any problems with overheating or anything like that. One thing in the camera settings here, for all you fans out there, Pro mode. I don't know which phone. I believe it's the Galaxy S10 that they took it away, or I don't know which phones they took it away to Pro mode, but Pro mode on this phone, man. Panorama, live focus. It's got super slow motion and slow motion. Regular slow motion, and you got hyperlapse, obviously, but you got regular slow motion, and then you got super slow motion. Video quality was actually really good to me, man. I mean, really solid. You got the AR emojis and all that stuff, and this is pretty much a Galaxy S10 on steroids. And you might say, well, Jay, that has a Snapdragon 675. So I haven't experienced not one bit of lag. And again, I decided to set this up and started using it. I wanted to go ahead and use it first. And like, this is my home screen setup. This is what it is. I have all the phones set up pretty much similar to this. And whoa, it's pretty tight. So I'm going to go ahead and go in here and look at an HDR video. I'll do this just for kicks, just to, I just want to see just how clear the display could possibly show on video here. Now, this isn't an HDR certified device, so I mean it's considered, I guess, a budget or mid-tier phone. So this is where it stands with this. So after this advertisement plays, I give them love. Look at the widescreen aspect ratio that it's playing at already. Oh, sweet! Look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Phones that are not HDR compliant right away, they still will play these videos, and you just get to see the quality of the screen. And again, this is an OLED display because it's Samsung. But whew, look at this, man. It's crazy. Anyway, the display, beautiful. 6.7 inches. Just fantastic. I don't know what to tell you, man. Now, my first impressions of this phone as of right now, beast mode. Beast mode. I got mine on eBay for $350. Just go on eBay and type in Samsung Galaxy A70, and you will find the phone. It's out there for $348 or less, possibly. When I bought it, it was $348. Again, Amazon has it for $360 something. B&H is where I would actually recommend you get it from, because you get 3 months of cell phone service for free, and that's actually where I would have ordered it from if they hadn't shipped this phone so fast. But boom, yeah, I got full LTE. I turned off my tower in the house, but let's just see what the LTE will do with no tower. I have that in-home tower or whatever. Let's see what it does, man. I got it turned off right now. So I have it unplugged because I was moving around like the routers and stuff like that. So yeah, you can definitely tell that I don't have because when the tower is turned on, I'm easily in 60, 70, 80. But you do get LTE. So let me stream one of my videos. Let me stream a video here. Just to get a video going for you guys, just to see how it was streamed. Because you don't need much to stream. You need between 4 and 10 to get a really nice flow of your video going without a lot of buffer. So let's see here. Let's turn this ad off. And let's see if I can get it to play at least 480 or so. It's buffering big time. Yeah, when I don't have my tower on, man, I gotta plug that thing back up. That cell phone tower from T-Mobile, I gotta plug it back up because I definitely need it. This does not have stereo speakers. But it plays pretty good. Let's go up to 720 and see if I can get it at 720. It's probably gonna buffer. It's doing pretty good at 720. Okay. Is it? Okay, it's about, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm good to go. Folks, I am impressed. I mean, I am literally impressed. I can't stress it enough. Let me turn the brightness up so you can see if the brightness is okay. Here's the brightness. Whew. This thing gets plenty bright. Yeah, 4,500 milliamp hour battery in this thing with a 25 watt charger in the box. Why is Samsung not doing this for US buyers already? Come on, Samsung, stop this madness. It's your man Jay. First impressions of the Samsung Galaxy A70. I'm rolling with this. This is gonna be an easy one to use. Man, see, phones like this will make you not want to purchase the upcoming devices like the Galaxy Note 10 and all these other. Man, I mean, because I know the Galaxy Note 10 is gonna have a big version and a smaller version. Technically, they're both gonna be big, but this is a 6.7-inch display, and it's basically a Galaxy S10 at a lower cost. That's ultimately what you're looking at. The security patch is actually May 2019. It's on the May security patch, so it's a little behind in the security patch. However, I got an update to that security patch. Let me go to the screenshot I took. I got an update to that security patch that's already on here, and it says performance and touchscreen has been improved, stability to the camera has been improved, added a feature super steady mode in the rear camera. Oh shoot, let me go in here because I shot a video. Let me see if I can find that super steady mode. Nice. Those are all the things there. Maybe it's in the photo settings. Oh, there it is right there. I bet this is it right here. Steady mode turned on. Boom, there it is, folks. And I shot the footage without that, so yeah. Then you've got overall stability function. Yeah, so man, I'm ready, man. I don't even know what to tell you. I get so pumped about new tech, and I've been waiting to get this phone. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't get the 80, the Samsung Galaxy A80, I wasn't interested in the slide up. I knew it has a 48 megapixel and all this other stuff, but I wanted just a phone just to go. I didn't want any moving parts. The way that one slid up on the top, I wasn't really feeling the look of it, so I was like, you know, hey, I'll go with this one. They both have a 6.7-inch display, and I can tell you, you know, just right off the rip, folks, this doesn't feel like a 6.7-inch display. Yeah, it doesn't. So I can tell you, I'm testing out the facial recognition. There's a little light that goes around the facial recognition. That's so boss. But this doesn't feel like a 6.7-inch display. I had a lot of phones on the radar in this price range. I had the Mi 9, which obviously, you know, the internals are just banging on the Mi 9 or whatever, but I wanted a big screen phone because of my debacle with the Sony Xperia 1. So I went up a little bit higher and got a 6.7-inch display. And then the Mi 9T or the K20 Pro, whichever, had that one on my radar. I was like, blah, nope, can't do it. I wanted a big display, the biggest I could get at the moment, like in this narrow form factor. This feels really good in the hand too, folks. This is a winner right here, man, for real. So as long as I don't have any problems with this thing, this is the new daily driver, taking me into my Samsung era of the Note 10, and we'll see how it goes from there. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been waiting to bring you this coverage, man. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to bring you this coverage, but it's here. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.